Hi everybody, this is Roxy, and in this video I'm gonna answer a question that I get almost twice a day every day. Basically every day one of my followers asks me, Roxy, I wanna be vegan or I wanna be vegetarian, but my parents don't give me permission. So in this video I wanna talk about three things basically. So point number one, I cannot tell you to go against your parents. I don't want you to go against your parents or to disobey your parents or disrespect your parents. So this is not what you're gonna hear in this video. Your parents are responsible for you and they have your health, your happiness, your well-being at heart. So you have to listen to them. You also have to put yourself in their shoes and understand that older generations, they might not have ever heard the word vegan or vegetarian, or they might have misconceptions about it because before nobody talked about this stuff. Even me growing up, nobody ever talked to me about the environment, the animals and stuff like that in school. Actually, talking about the environment is a fairly new thing. So it's awesome that new generations wanna go vegan, wanna use less plastic and all this, but your parents might not know what's happening, okay? And even if they have an idea about veganism, there are certain concerns that are understandable. For example, they might be concerned about your health. There is so much disinformation about being vegan, and they might not know that there is a way to be vegan and healthy, or they might not know what to cook for you, what to buy, okay? They might not know how to create a balanced vegan diet for you that is healthy, or they might not know how to be vegan in a cheap way. Because most people, when they think I'm gonna be vegan, they think about all these expensive vegan alternatives. For example, oh, now I need to buy vegan meat, vegan sausage, vegan cheese, and these products are kind of expensive, but they don't think about all these cheap staples that you can make, that they are delicious, they're very nutritious, and they are cheap. So for example, pasta with legumes, or risotto, rice and beans, tacos, burritos, so many delicious Asian recipes, Thai coconut curry. I love making vegan sushi or soups and stuff like that. So there are many options, but people might not know that they are. Okay, point number two is, knowing all this, I can tell you what I would do. I would do three things. Number one, address the most important concern, which is your health, okay? This can be an opportunity to be closer to your family and do stuff together and talk about serious issues. So do that. And don't start a war with your family. You guys are not against each other, okay? You guys can go to have a consultation with a nutritionist that have experience with vegan or vegetarian diets, or you guys can watch documentaries together, read studies together, read books together, and you can do it for a few weeks or months or whatever before actually trying to incorporate plant-based foods or dishes into your family diet, whatever. Number two, don't label yourself if it's not necessary. As I said before, the term vegan has a lot of negative connotations attached to it, a lot of misinformation. You don't have to call yourself vegan. You don't have to be like, Mom, Dad, I wanna be vegan starting tomorrow. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's just creating a lot of panic. You can just be like, you know what, tomorrow instead of making burgers, can we do a taco night? Or can we try pasta and legumes? So can we try this soup? Can we try to make curry? Or stuff like that. Again, create a fun family activity and you don't have to use the word vegan. Or you can volunteer to cook once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, and in those occasions you can cook something vegan. And that also has the benefit that is gonna remove some work from your parents or the parent that is taking care of the cooking. And my other advice is to not rush into this. You don't have to go cold turkey and go vegan in one day, okay? Again, you can start with 1 meal a day or 1 day a week and then 2 days a week and then 3 days a week and stuff like that. Everything is fine, especially if you're young or if your parents are a little bit concerned. take your time, everything is fine. Third point, this is very important. Remember that vegan doesn't mean healthy. You can eat French fries every day, be vegan, but that's not healthy. And I think being vegan or becoming vegan is a very powerful move. It can be so beneficial for yourself, for your family, for the animals, for the environment, for other people. But if you jump into it in a non-responsible way, and especially if you start being unhealthy, that is not good, because first of all, it's not gonna be sustainable, and you're not gonna be vegan for very long, and then after you're gonna go back eating maybe in a less sustainable way, and then you're not helping anybody. You're not helping yourself, you're not helping the animals, you're not helping the environment, you're not helping other people, and it's just not good. And also, you're gonna ruin this experience, because there are certain adjustments and certain things that you have to kind of like adjust or watch out for. And if you just jump into it without doing some kind of research, you might just end up making very easily avoidable mistakes. For example, the other day I was watching this YouTube doctor, and he's a doctor. Well, he's not a nutritionist, but you know, doctors have an idea about nutrition and stuff like that. But he did this 30-day vegan challenge, or he ate vegan for a week or something like that. And even him didn't plan his meals correctly, and after a few days he realized he wasn't eating enough. And that is a very, very common mistake. And then he was feeling weak, he was getting dizzy and all this stuff, and then he realized, I'm not eating enough. Because, for example, if you're eating a plate this big with animal products, you can easily get to 800 calories. You know, cheese, meat, and stuff like that, they're very, very calorie dense. But if you do the same type of plate with just veggies, that's not gonna be not even like, I don't know, 150 calories, I don't know. It's gonna be very little, and you're gonna get very hungry. So you need a little bit of research to adjust, okay? But it's totally doable. It's totally possible to have a very healthy, happy, and great vegan experience, feel very energetic, and be beneficial for the planet. But you have to be responsible and do some research, for sure. I mean, the top nutrition, health organizations and associations, they already said that it's possible to have a healthy, vegan, balanced diet. It's possible, and you can do that at any age or state. You can follow a balanced vegan diet when you're a baby, when you're a kid, when you're a teenager, if you're pregnant, if you're breastfeeding. I know so many people who have healthy vegan kids. I know people who have been vegan all their lives. So it's possible. You just have to do some research. And that's it. So let's recap. Number 1, don't go against your parent. Number 2, make it a family activity, okay? Don't rush into it. You don't need labels. Just research with your family, cook with your family, eat with your family. And number 3, remember that being vegan is very powerful, but you cannot go into it in an irresponsible way. Do some research. There are some adjustments, some notions that you need to know. Totally doable. Just do some research. And that's it. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you will find it helpful. And if you have questions, just leave it in the comments. If I find useful links, I'm gonna leave them in the description box. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Roxyrockstv, Roxyrockstv. You are watching Roxyrockstv, watching Roxyrockstv.